Hey, what is going on, guys? Beastjared here, and today I'm here to review My Hero Academy Episode 5 of Season 2, or Episode 18 of the overall series. This episode was actually just major hype. You know, it was intense all the way around, and it honestly probably was the best episode of the series, of anything. Season 1, Season 2, at least in terms of intensity. I know that the end of Season 1 was pretty intense, with the whole villain showdown and stuff like that. But this episode just had so much going for it. We had Bakugo going crazy against the guy that steals people's quirks. And that guy's actually pretty interesting, the way he acts all sinister and stuff like that. And I could see his quirk being very useful in the future. He could be a very useful hero against villains that invade in the next conflict that we have. Although he didn't progress to the next round, at least that's not what I saw. He's going to be a very useful hero in the future, and already he seems like a very likable character to defy Bakugo, and we all know Bakugo doesn't like that shit, and Bakugo eventually got all his points back that was stolen from him, and more. You know, it just shows why Bakugo is such a likable character. He strives for the top, and nothing but the top, and that's why Bakugo is probably my favorite character in the series. Now, Todoroki is actually getting very close to being one of my favorite characters in the series, because in this second season, we get more focus on Todoroki, and he's just a beast. He's a badass, how he conducts himself, how he portrays himself to the people. You know, just using his ice ability is already hacked enough. Now imagine when he fully displays his other half, his fire ability. It's gonna be hype as hell. You know, something that actually was really hype was when when Todoroki and Izuku are actually going at it, and he starts using his fucking other half as soon as Izuku starts using his fucking his ability. And that was really hype. That shows you that he actually felt threatened at that moment, that he had to use his other half. And I think that, you know, his father, I don't know if his father necessarily likes him using his other half, because he did say that he would be doing what his father wants if he uses his other half. It could be a personal bias thing, because his father was born with the fire and he wants his son to inherit him, you know, just to pass on the greatness of his power, the prestige of his power, and stuff along those lines. You know, and this episode was just overall really hype and intense, man. You know, when Izuku gets his 10 million taken away, and he has so little time to get the points back, and he's like lost all hope. He goes back in to go get his points, and like I said, the whole confrontation happens with the fire and shit like that. And little did Izuku know that he actually took the wrong strap or headband, whatever, that only had 70 points, and that was honestly really unfortunate for Izuku. However, you know, when the whole thing ended, after the whole intense like desperation of Izuku trying to get his points back, where Bakugo, Todoroki, and Izuku were going after each other, that shit was major hype right there. And the music, how intense it was. But besides that, we had the bird on the bird guy on Izuku's team. I'll remember the names in the future, I promise. Because I'm an anime only, he actually took enough points to get to 4th place. So that was nice to see. I didn't see the whole festival being as interesting if Izuku wasn't there, but he's there. We're overall going to be seeing great things, I think, in the final round. It's going to be really intense. Everyone we want to see, except for 3rd place. The 3rd place guy was actually seeing the most defiant against Bakugo around episode 2 or 1 or whatever, or 3. I don't remember, but we're going to see what that guy has in store, because we didn't really see him in this episode doing anything, but he did gather enough points for his team. So what do you guys think of this episode? I really enjoyed it. Best episode of the season 2 so far, and it could go down as one of the best episodes in My Hero Academy. I give this episode personally a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and it seems next episode we're gonna have All Might talking to Todoroki's dad. There seems to be a little bit of tension there between, at least from Todoroki's dad's side, and we're gonna have Izuku talking to Todoroki. Perhaps Todoroki is going to talk to Izuku about his quirk and how it resembles All Might. Maybe he's getting suspicious. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm going to be here to review the next episode. A little rusty considering I just got back here on camera. Can't do as much takes. It's a little more complicated. But yeah, you see, I'm wearing the mask. First half of the video is wearing glasses. Second half, no. My hair has grown a lot more since last time. And yeah, for long-time viewers. So that's all I have for you guys today. And I hope you tune in for the next video. Peace.